Howdy all and welcome to Lax Lives. I think it's time we play a little 7 Days to Die. Alright, so I made it to the next town. Just got here. What is that? What's a theater? That looks different than the other ones, I think. Maybe not. Some wildlife, maybe? Be able to hunt up some food. That'll be good. Taking a quick look around town here before I get started. Before I get started on my hunting and looting. Oh, got ourselves a little factory over here. Some more wildlife. Nice. Looks like a church with a graveyard. This is a pretty big place. I think this might be a little bigger than the last one, which is cool. Might not be any bigger than the last one, actually. I don't know. I'm not good with the game distances without looking at the map. I'm not seeing really good stores, though. We saw hardware and a poppin' pills. I would like a shotgun messiah. I had not seen one of those. Trees, though. The last one didn't have very many trees. This one's got trees and wildlife and... Oh. Cinder blocks I can run into. It's a passing gas. Why aren't you a shotgun messiah? That's what I want. I thought I saw poppin' pills somewhere. I was thinking, man, that's the place I had my base last time was poppin' pills, but maybe I didn't see a poppin' pills. Maybe there's only a hardware. Get out of the way. Yeah, I only see the hardware, I guess. Used car dealership. Not gonna take me long to hit the places I like to hit in this place. That was a crazy sentence right there. 2 car dealerships. 2 car dealerships and no shotgun messiah? Come on. Alright, well, I guess this is... This is gonna be home, so... I guess we'll get to the clearing then. Nice. So I just finished watching the next episode of The Walking Dead. You know, I keep thinking every episode is the season finale, and it never is. So, I think there's one more episode after the next episode that I haven't watched yet is going to be the season finale. I'm pretty sure that's what they said. I looked it up, and I'm pretty sure that's what's about to happen. So, the episode I just watched, pretty good. I wasn't sure if I was gonna enjoy it too much, but I did. I did. It got really good. There was a lot of I don't know, talking and not so much things happening, and I wanted things to happen. Um, but yeah, this one was focused on Hilltop a bit, and pretty much was what focused on the major players of Hilltop. So we had a bit with Gregory, who surprised I didn't get hit there. We had a bit with Maggie, a bit with Daryl. There was some Jesus in there. Sasha and Rosita. Heck, they even had some Eugene moments in there. He's not from Hilltop. But you know, over the course of the series, Sasha basically got to the point where she wanted to kill herself, and then I don't think she ever really got over that, honestly. And so, in this episode, they show a bit with Maggie. Oh, there's a poppin' pills right there. They show a bit with Maggie getting ready for, well, just fixing the place up. Right, because, I mean, she's on her way to being governor of Hilltop. Ooh, man, I got that guy way down there. That was awesome. Which, of course, drives Gregory, who doesn't actually want to do anything, but she's restricting his power because somehow the people gave him the final word over who stays and who goes because he was the caretaker. Kind of like Ezekiel, honestly, if you saw him think about it. I mean, he's not. Ezekiel's a better person than Gregory. Maybe, I don't know. I'm really not digging Ezekiel. Like, oh, okay, so he's got a tiger, but will you die? He also seems like he'd rather... Not as bad as Gregory, but it does seem like he would rather let everybody suffer just so it doesn't mess up his status quo. And, that's Gregory. Except Gregory's drunk while he's doing it. And Ezekiel pretends to have more of a spine. But, yeah. Okay, remember I said there was a poppin' pills, and then I said there wasn't, and then I said there was a poppin' pills? I need to stop hallucinating that passing gas sign says poppin' pills. Honestly, I don't know if there's much of anything here I necessarily want to loot. I mean, I guess we'll hit this place to see if it's got calipers and tool and die, so I can have a set of those to carry with me. Oop, I'll take that. I'll take shotgun shells. But, yeah, this isn't, there isn't really much in this town. Honestly, I need a city with, like, multiple sets of, stores in it. Alright, let's see what we get. But, yeah, it was, it focused mostly on Rosita and Sasha. And they're not my two favorite characters. Like, they could be, but... I just, they're like 80% about the relationship drama in the middle of a zombie apocalypse. And I find I don't care about the relationship drama in the middle of a zombie apocalypse, to be honest. Especially when, like, Rosita pushed Abraham away, and then when he left, she got mad at him. Like, what? Your choices. You chose this. So I don't understand why you're so mad at someone else for the choices you made. I mean, I know it's a fairly standard human reaction, but come on. You're in the middle of the apocalypse. You don't have time for this. And, I'll take those. Tool and die set. I'll take those. I should probably take these, too. Oop, nail gun parts. That might come in handy. Iron. Iron. Rechargeable battery. A full-on rechargeable battery, too. A 600. But, yeah, I thought Gregory was going to rat him out. The Saviors showed up at Hilltop, because Negan had their doctor thrown into a, forge here not too long ago. And, so, I really thought old Gregory there was going to turn them all in. Because he knows Daryl's there, and he knows Maggie's there, and he knows they're trying to keep the fact that Maggie's there a secret. And so I keep waiting for him to betray her. Because he doesn't like her. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to cook up this, food. Who's making that noise? Are you still making that noise in here? If you're so angry, why don't you come out and fight me wherever you're at? What are you, in the basement or something? Yep. Oh, twitchy. Now you did. But, was not shocked when Eugene refused to leave the Negan compound. That dude's got no spine at all. And that little bit with Enid, but I don't know if her part was really all that important in this episode. Daryl finally got confronted by Maggie, and then he, of course, believes he's responsible. I mean, he kind of is for Glenn's death. And so he was refusing to even look at Maggie because he felt responsible. Oop, taking that. Just in case parts. Those are just in case parts. Just in case I need to build a new mining helmet, because I'm not going without magnum rounds. Oh, man. Oh, I forgot to put down my bedroll. Here, I'll go ahead and eat. And then that way I can just have eaten up this canned food. That was off you, right? Yep. That was a good find. I don't search enough of these houses, to be honest. Alright, so we got a tool and die set. We got some more batteries. Or not batteries, bullets. They both start with B. Sploosh. I turned her into a fountain. What else went down in that episode? The Saviors showed up, and Maggie and Daryl had to hide together. That's why they got confronted. Had their little confrontation scene. It wasn't much of a confrontation scene. She's just like, I'm going to quote Dracula. Sort of. That's what popped in my head as soon as she said it. The old, it's kind of old now. Bram Stoker's Dracula, which is like one of my favorite movies of all time. There's a scene in there where one of the guys is like talking to one of the characters, and Wilhelmina Murray, if you know anything about Dracula, and they're at her friend's funeral, who was killed by Dracula, and like yellow stuff came out of that guy when I smashed his head. Gross. And were they at his funeral? Or no, I think that's when they first met. That's she was she was in the process of dying when they brought Van Helsing to the house, and he met Wilhelmina, or Mina, I guess. She just goes by Mina most of the time in the movie. And he calls her, he says to her, there are darknesses and lights in this world, and you are one of the lights. Which is basically the same thing that Maggie said to Daryl. There's good and there's bad in this world, and you're one of the good. Like, ooh, wow. Makes me think of Dracula, which is a good thing. And, oh man, I got 13 meat to cook up. Smashed. I'm gonna go over here and get this place's box, because it should have possibly have a box to yeah, how about we use the axe? Hardware box. No, not in here. Duct tape and painkillers though. Ah, there it is. Yeah, anyways, they, Sasha and Rosita have decided to kill Negan. And, so they head off to, when they show up, right, they head off to the hilltop then. And, so they had kind of a fun scene there where they found out that Eugene's working with Negan now, and then they try to rescue him, and he won't leave. That was a funny scene. That was really good. They they got this guy, and Eugene's like, "We need more defense. We need more defense," and I'm in charge. You gotta go get me more supplies for defense. And the guy's like, yeah, I know we need defense. That's why I'm here now. I'm the new night security guy. Oh crap, my bed's not down. Doo-doo-doo, my bed's not down. I'm gonna put my bed down and come back and explore that place there. But so he takes off running back into the building, and Rosita and Sasha had a moment where they talked, and Rosita's like, I kind of felt that was, I don't know. She explained how she had a bunch of boyfriends that she used to learn things from, and so she would only have them as boyfriends until she learned from them, and then she would leave them and move on until she got to Abraham. And then she left Abraham because he figured himself out. Although Abraham was like 3 seconds from suicide at the end of his life there, so I don't know where they think any of that group ever figured themselves out. I don't feel like Rick's group, other than maybe Carol at one point, were really. Well, I mean Beth was right, but I don't think any of them were really suicidal. But it seems like 80% of the group that they picked up at the prison is all like on the edge of killing themselves. And then I guess Rosita's not from that group. Rosita's from Abraham's group. But all of those guys are basically the same way too. I'm taking this meaty stew. That's the whole reason I came back here, was to get the meaty stew. Oh man. Oh, I thought that was bacon and eggs, but no, that's yucca seeds. Um, so they had a moment where Rosita's like, "Yeah, I slept with all these dudes for what they knew, and then I left them, and because they didn't realize that I was learning what they did and doing it better." And and then she's like, "Yeah, and Abraham wasn't like that. Abraham saw me as someone useful." And and then she taught Sasha how to make a knot because they're friends. And Sasha, she's been one step from suicide ever since the dude with the hammers. I can't. He like got all freaked out at the prison and stopped hurting people. They're really big on people who refuse to hurt things on this show. Now that I think about it, um, and what was his name? Uh, Man, that was like 3 seasons ago. He was there when they got taken by the cannibals, and Carol had to rescue him. I think he died shortly after that. He didn't make it to. He didn't make it to Alexandria. Um, didn't Sasha have a brother? Wasn't that one of the things too? Oh, I remember. There was that guy who, when they freaked out the priest, those cannibals, a different group of cannibals, took the one guy that was kind of her boyfriend for a hot second, and he'd been bit and didn't tell anyone, and so they were eating him. Uh, she basically went suicidal at that point for a while, and I really thought she was gonna off herself at one point. But yeah, I guess she kind of got her wish now, so she might survive going in there, but I have my doubts. Um, you know, after Eugene refused to leave, she oh, I didn't even notice. I didn't even notice this bunker. Oh, come on. Get off me. You're not even a real zombie. Gross. That splashed all over me. But yeah, so it was pretty good. Gregory didn't really do much. They took the doctor from Hilltop. And Gregory's like, but I need my doctor. And they're like, you shut your mouth. Yes, sir. I hate that guy. I don't... There's one more episode, so I don't know if... Or 2 more episodes for me. So I don't know if he's gonna survive the end of this season, honestly. Why are you even pounding on that? It has no impact on anything. So that'll be interesting. I had assumed that we'd get an episode of them going to the women's group. That what's her face? I don't remember her name. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm thirsty. I was gonna stop and drink, and then that. Wow, those pills really drop the water supply down. I guess it's negative 30 and you only get 20 for a jar of water. Are you in here or above me? Must be above me. Sounds like it's right here. Like he's in the shower, but there's nobody in the shower. That would be weird. That made me think about Shaun of the Dead for a second. I love that movie. But yeah, I am looking forward to I mean, man, are they going to take an entire half season then to fight Negan? I mean, because I don't think the war starts, right? I think the war doesn't start till next season, I'd assume. And the war that doesn't go the way that I originally thought it did for some reason, because the scene in my head did not match reality, which happens sometimes. Not at all did it match reality, which is weird. Why aren't there more sniper rifle parts in this world? I don't understand why there's no sniper rifle parts. That's my whole reason for even looking around, is trying to get a better sniper rifle at this point. We should get the new version of the game out soon, right? 16. I've been seeing stuff about it. That's something I want to do. Stop doing that, man. That's not what you're trying to do. Right, I want my campfire back. Oof. I saw there was a thing about new procedurally generated skyscrapers. So that should be cool. Alright, I'm out. Where you at? You guys are making so much noise. And then you're not even here. What were you doing? It really sounded like somebody was on fire. Where's the guy that was on fire? I see no one that was on fire. Alright, where's my base of operations? Over there. Well, I think this is probably a good spot to call it. Oops, Screamer. Oh, I can't hit her. Holy crap, I can't hit her. She's got anti-bullets or something going on. And then all she's doing is carrying a gross sandwich. Oh, it's another Screamer. Yeah, I know. They screamed in a couple zombies. Yeah, so click like if you like, subscribe to be sure and catch the next one. And oh, that was in your head. I will talk to you later.